Okay, just to get started, second day of class, I just kind of wanted to introduce you to a site called Codeacademy. We'll be getting into this maybe a little bit later as the semester goes on. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to try some practice coding. Whether you're in BBT or digital production, this is just something that I wanted to expose you to, that there are a number of sites out there with tutorials that can walk you through easily how to do the basics in understanding a little bit about CSS, HTML, and some of the different languages. Before we get into that, all you need to do today is just go to codeacademy.com. You can see it up in the top corner here. It'll give you these basic instructions as soon as you get to the site. So you can just follow that along. And it's going to prompt you to go through a number of these different things. And once it's done this, it's going to ask you to basically get started and create an account. So all you have to do is fill this in with whatever you prefer. I prefer none of these, but just going through and using the student assigned email that you were given. If you do not know that, just use a preferred email that you know. And make sure you write this down somewhere, that you have this username and password, because I know we all have a number of them. And then hit get started. And the first activity I want you to start today is just about you. Make a website all about you. It says estimated time 30 minutes. Take your time, don't rush this. It basically prompts you through the whole process. And then later on we'll go down, just go back here for a sec. Later on we'll go down and we'll get into some of these later on as the semester moves on. And once you feel comfortable with this site, you can, outside of this class, explore some of these other areas like PHP, Python, and Ruby. It doesn't necessarily go into it right now, but I mean, these items here are everything that you would need to know how to make a website. Even if you just knew this one, and this one, you'd be able to be quite confident in maintaining your own site. So let's go to About You, and we're just going to hit Start. And it's going to prompt you through this process. So right here, it's just going to tell you that on the left-hand side is where it's going to prompt you. In here is where you're going to write the code, and there's going to be a preview button up here. Once you're done, you don't hit save, you just hit the save and submit button down here. And you can always just go and preview what you're working on over here on the top right. So as it tells you, you just have to follow these instructions here. If you get stuck, just hit get a hint. It's quite nice. It makes it easier for you. And so all you have to do, the first component, there we go. And once I hit save and submit, it'll let me know what I've done correct. So follow this, and you'll see that everything that you do shows up here in the preview window. These are the instructions. Quite easy to follow, and by the end of it you should have a pretty decent looking home page for a website. That's all for today. I'll see you guys on Monday.